And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the warm gymnasium here at Shalom Christian Academy. We're getting set to start game 2 of 3 this afternoon, all against the Heritage Academy Eagles. Game 2 will be our middle school boys team. As they take the hardwood, we have Beckett Martin, Van Wenger, Ian, Jack Myers, and Eli Moore. And so 6-minute quarters, officials getting everybody set. So Ian Sipes will do the jump ball against, it looks like, is that number 12 for the Eagles. Carson Brittner, and right off the opening tip, Jack Myers lays it up and in off the glass. So just like the girls' game, Shalom winning the opening tip and scoring quickly. Flames come out in full court pressure here. That's a nice, strong take by number 12. Carson Brittner. Off the strong defense there by Beckett Martin. Van left open for 3. He's a little short. And there's Brittner with the rebound. Good job there by Beckett. Brittner trying to find somebody to pass it off to. Try to get it to 24. That's going to go out of bounds. Off the Eagles player, and we're coming out with a quick timeout here. So White called a timeout, so Coach Murray Roseman, quick timeout here, less than a minute into the game. Wants to talk to his boys here, and must have saw something out there he didn't talk about in pregame, so he wants to go over it with his boys now early on in this game and get it taken care of right off the bat. So timeouts in basketball, pretty much no matter what level, could be middle school, JV, varsity, they all get the same amount of timeouts. Each team gets 5. 3 what we call full timeouts. They're 60 seconds in length, and then 2 half timeouts, which would be 30 seconds. So Heritage in their man-to-man defense. Jack gets it off to Eli Moore, left wide open, top of the key. 3 ball won't go. Scramble for the rebound. Heritage comes out of the pack with it. Beckett trying to go for the steal. Can't get it. Hustles back on defense. Nice help defense there by Jack Myers, causing the Heritage player to travel. That's going to turn the ball back over to the Flames. With 4:40 remaining here, first quarter. We're tied up at 2 apiece. After 2 quick buckets on each team's first possession, the defense is stepping up here now. Moore drops it off to Sipes. Little strong Beckett Martin. Oh, can't get it to go either. Eagles coming down with the rebound. Pass off the mark, out of bounds off the Eagles. It will be Shalom ball. Van will inbound it to Jack Myers, who runs the offense here for the Flames. For head coach Murray Roseman. Rolls off the screen, kicks it out to Van. Back up top to Moore, who runs down the loose ball. Gets it off to Sipes. Back up top to Myers. Nice court vision there, Jack. And 24 is going to get called for the push. First foul of the game will go against the Eagles, number 24. Of course, it's his first, team's first. So with 3:50 now remaining first quarter, all tied up at 2 apiece. Jack Myers will inbound it underneath the Flames basket, drops it into Eli Moore, can't get it to go. I think that was Van skying for the offensive rebound. Gets open on the baseline, jump shot a little short. Beckett running down the loose ball for the Flames. They keep the offensive possession alive here. Shalom working it around, gets it over to Sipes on the left side, back up top to Myers. Drops it off to Van. Across to Beckett, top of the key, dribbles through the lane. Steps, can't get it to go, but he's going to get fouled on the shot. That's on Heritage's number 44. Keenan Hurst, his first, team second. And that foul will send Beckett Martin to the line, shooting 2. Beckett's a little strong on the first attempt. So for the Eagles, number 5 is going to come in for number 4. That's Ian Kuhnke, I believe is how you say that. So Beckett, second attempt in and out. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession error, we'll give it to the Eagles now. And Shalom looks like they're going to set up a full court press here. Get it into 14. Sipes, nice defense there as Heritage gets it across the timeline, but Ian Sipes making it difficult for the Eagles. So we reach now the halfway point of the first quarter. Low scoring game so far, 2-2 is your score. And that's a nice shot by, I think that's the Eagles, that gives them the lead, and wide open is Beckett Martin. Good find there off the assist. And Beckett able to convert. Oh, 44 gets loose at the other end. Sipes can't get it to go. Good challenge there by Shalom. Jack Myers comes down with it, dribbling it up the left side. Sees an opening to the hole. Gets cut off, gets it back to Sipes. His 3 in and out. And Heritage comes down with the rebound. Jack ends up with the steal, dumping it off to Sipes. Loses it briefly, kicks it back out to Jack. Down low, Beckett Martin puts it up and in. Good court awareness there by Jack, finding a wide open Beckett Martin who turns and drops it in. Loose ball, Sipes comes up with it, gets it over to Moore. He's gonna travel in, kicks it out to Van. Thought about a 3, pulls it up, puts it on the floor. Oh, can't get the layup to go. And Beckett intercepting that pass. Shot fake won't go. Sipes skying in for the rebound, gets it back out to Eli Moore. Shalom resetting their offense here now. Jack Myers up top. Takes it in, kicks it off. Van with the baseline jumper. It's a little short. Jack Myers with the offensive rebound. Wide open for 3. Jack gets the friendly roll. Drops it in. Shalom leads now by 5, 9-4. And Heritage having trouble getting it in. Jack with a little floater, a little too strong. And out of bounds off of Shalom. So the ball will go back to the Eagles. I think we're going to get a timeout on the floor as Keegan Fitz and Jacob Adams coming in for the Flames. As we head to a timeout, it's going to be a full timeout with 1:04 remaining first quarter. Shalom up by 5, 9-4. As we were heading to that timeout, Jacob Adams and Keegan Fitz were checking in. They came in for Eli Moore and Ian Sipes. So it's going to be Heritage ball with 1:04 remaining first quarter. And Shalom showing some full court pressure here against the Eagles. Oh, nice around the back there by number 5. Puts up a floater. It's too strong. Van Wenger skying for the rebound. Gets it across court to Jack Myers, wide open for 3. Adams ends up with it, drop in there to Martin, passes it outside. Jack dribbles baseline floater, and he gets the roll to go. All set up there on the pass by Beckett Martin. Oh, Beckett playing free safety back there, intercepts the ball, finds Keegan Fitz wide open under the basket, high off the glass. Off the dime by Beckett Martin. Keegan Fitz with the bucket. And Heritage not handling this press very well. Beckett ends up with it now for Shalom. Tried to dump it off to Keegan. Keegan able to get it. Reset it now up top. Jack Myers wide open for 3. Oh, can't get it to go. And Fitz is going to get called for the foul on the reaching around. So with 6.6 seconds remaining first quarter, Heritage will inbound it here against the full court pressure here by the Flames. .14 pulls up for 3 off the back iron, and that's the end of the first quarter. And it's a great quarter after a slow start for the Flames. They lead by 9, 13-4. So the officials between the quarter here were called over to the table. I think Shalom had a wrong number of one of their players in the book. So I believe coming out of the quarter here, to start the quarter, Heritage will be shooting a technical foul and will get possession here to start the second quarter because of the error in the book. So can't have wrong numbers in the book or it leads to a technical foul. So that's what's going to happen. There will be technical fouls being shot here by Heritage. Looks like number 12 will step to the line. This is 8th grader Carson Brittner. So he will shoot the 2. We're missing Sarah here. She would have caught the error, but Alan, we're telling him he's Mr. Do-It-All because he had to officiate the first couple minutes of the middle school girls game because one of the officials was late. And so Mr. Everything, but he didn't catch the number difference in the book. And so Brittner hits 1 of 2. And so Heritage will get the ball here now as we start the second quarter. Shalom leading 13-5. And so, yeah, leave it to the men to mess it up. Sarah, we miss you doing the book, and see what happens when you're not here. We get a technical foul. So Shalom being really aggressive there on the inbound, and it's going to be off of Heritage. And so Shalom's smothering defense there causes the turnover on the inbound pass, giving the ball back to the Flames. So you have Zane Wenger, Jack Myers, Beckett Martin, Jacob Adams, and Keegan Fitz here starting the second quarter for Shalom. Oh, it's a nice pass there. Zane can't quite get the finish. Keegan with the offensive rebound, gets it back to Wenger. Adams now up top to Myers, and Jack burying it there by the foul line, putting his team up double digits now, 15-5. It's a high arcing jumper. Beckett comes down with the rebound. Shalom off to the races and dishes it off to Keegan. Won't go. Zane Wenger with the offensive rebound. Fitz, baseline jumper won't go. Zane runs down the offensive rebound, gets it to Adam, back up top to Myers, drops it down low to Beckett with the left hand, can't quite get it to finish. And so 14 for the Eagles, comes down with the rebound. Heritage now looking to run against the Shalom defense. Nice job by Adams defending number 5. Well, Beckett has the ball with his foot on the line, so that's going to turn the ball back over to Heritage now. So Beckett will get a breather. Number 5, Tegan Coy coming in for the Flames. Coy is a 7th grader for the Flames. So 4:36 remaining here before halftime. Shalom leading by 10. Myers comes up with the steal here on the inbound pass. No-look pass to Zane Wenger, who buries the jumper. Nice looking play there, coming off the no-look by Myers. And Zane finishing with the jumper. So out of bounds off the Eagles. It will be Shalom ball here. So Tegan will inbound it to Myers. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining here before halftime. Coy swishes the 3 off the assist by Myers. And Coy, he likes to let her rip from the arc, and he's usually pretty successful with it. So it looks a nice looking shot there by Tegan Coy. Just came into the game and hits the 3. Instant offense. Number 12, long shot, a little too strong. Jacob Adams runs down the rebound, gets it off to Myers now. Over to Adams, open for 3, and he banks it in. Back-to-back jacks here by Shalom. And TMT squared, giving Shalom a 23-5 lead here in the second quarter. Nice job by Shalom getting that rebound. Coy thought about it. Zane over to Fitz. Back up top to Myers. Adams ends up with the loose ball. Oh, good pass there by Keegan into Myers. Gets it back up top to Coy. Myers head fake, drives baseline. Gets caught a little bit too far under the basket. And Heritage comes out of the pack with the ball, and Fitz going to get called for the block. So Keegan will be whistled for his second foul, team's first here. First foul even called here in the second quarter. So Heritage will inbound it underneath their basket. Adams defending 11. And Adams reaching it in, getting the tie up. So the possession error will give it back to Shalom here with 2:24 remaining second quarter. Flames leading 23-5. Oh, tried to do a little give and go there between Fitz and Zane Wenger. Adams tips it out of bounds. So we're going to stay at this end here as it'll continue to be Heritage ball. We got Will Harder coming in for Zane Wenger. Also number 11, Easton Dice will come in for Jacob Adams. Nice job there by Sipes, getting that ball back. Gets it off to Tegan Coy. Drops it off to Fitz. Back up top to Tegan. He's going to thought about a three. Shows the ball, can't get it to go off the layup. Looks like Heritage now looking to come back. Easton Dice gets the steal, drops it off to Tegan Coy. He's going to be left wide open. Floater's a little short. Sipes comes up with the offensive rebound. Dice dishes it off to Harder. He goes off the glass, can't get it to go. And this time, Heritage secures the rebound. We come up on 1:15 now remaining before halftime. Shalom leading 23-5. This MDCC Middle School boys basketball matchup. Oh, Sipes gets a little body, got the block, but I think he got him with the body a little bit, so it's going to be a shooting foul for Heritage's number 12, Carson Brittner. The 8th grader will head to the line shooting 2. For Sipes, that's going to be his first foul, team second. So Carson hits the first one. 44 coming in for number 11, that's Hurst. Coming in for Easton Shives. So Brittner, second attempt coming up here. And he's 2 for 2 on that trip to the charity stripe. Sipes passes it into Coy. Nobody's going to come up and guard Tegan, so he's going to shoot a 3. It won't go. Sipes gets a hand on it, tips it to Coy. Get the offensive rebound here for Shalom. Harder dribbling it, dishes it off to Sipes, over to Fitz. Back up to Easton Dice now on the left side. He dribbles to the center, drops it off to Harder. Gets it tipped away, gets it back to Coy on the left side. Trying to get it inside to Sipes, who passes it right back to Tegan. Pass and cut, that's what you want to do there, and Shalom executed it well. And Sipes able to drop it off to Coy, who finishes at the bucket. Nicely done by the Shalom Flames. Good find underneath the number 12. Defended well by Sipes, going straight up. Good defense there by Ian. And Tegan comes out of the pack with it now with 6 seconds remaining. Can Shalom get it off a shot here before the buzzer as Tegan gets it into Ian Sipes with the left hand. Shalom able to convert on that transaction, and they lead by 20 heading into halftime, 27-7. We get this set to start the second half of this MDCC Middle School Boys basketball matchup. Shalom Flames hosting the Heritage Academy Eagles. Shalom leads by 20, 27-7 here to start the third quarter. We have Eli Moore, Jacob Adams, Beckett Martin, Van Wenger, Zane Wenger on the floor, the starting five for the Flames. Nice job by Zane tipping that pass. Adams puts up a three and gets the friendly roll. TMT time for Jacob Adams here in the third quarter. Extending the lead now to 23 points for Shalom, 30-7. Nice drive by number 12. Can't get it to go, but he will get fouled and will head to the line to shoot two. So number 21, that's Van Wenger, will get whistled for the contact, his first, team's first. So number 12, the eighth grader Carson Brittner, will head to the line, shooting two. Can't connect on the second one. Beckett Martin runs down the rebound for the Flames. Brings the ball up the court. Drops it off to Eli, over to Zane Wenger. His three is good. Back-to-back jacks for Shalom for the second time in this game, extending the lead now 33-7.
Don't go out too far. Don't go out too far, Zane. Stand. Inside the arc. Inside the arc. Go underneath that.
44 puts up a shot. It won't go. Jacob Adams brings down the rebound for Shalom. Drops it off to Beckett Martin. Tried to get it out. Back out to Jacob. Up top to Eli. He's left open for three, off the mark. And number 14 gets the rebound here for the Eagles. That ball gets passed out of bounds. Turning the ball over to Shalom. So Wenger will inbound it to Beckett Martin. Adams stops, pops, a little bit short. Zane Wenger runs down the rebound, drops it off to Beckett Martin. Gets a little bit too far underneath the basket. As number 14, that's Levi Wise, comes down with the rebound. Shot a little bit short, and Beckett Martin comes down with the rebound now for the Flames. Zvan puts it on the floor, kicks it out to his cousin Zane. His shot a little bit too strong. Beckett stepping in, gets it to Moore, can't get it to go. As Zane Wenger tries to sky in for the rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Shalom. So that will give the ball back to Heritage. So a 5-for-5 substitution here for Coach Roseman, as Keegan Fitz, Ian Sipes, Will Harder, Tegan Coy, and Jack Myers come into the game. As we reach the halfway point here of the third quarter, Shalom leads by 26, 33-7. Keegan's going to foul number 4 on the shot. So that's going to send Hinson Brooks to the line. The 7th grader will shoot 2 as Keegan Fitz whistled for the contact, his third, team second, with 2:25 remaining here in the third quarter. And Brooks' first shot in and out. So we're going to get a 30-second timeout called by the Heritage coach with 2:25 remaining third quarter. Shalom leads 33-7. You can see head coach Murray Roseman talking to his players during the timeout, coaching them up. And so as we go back to action here, we're at the free throw line for Heritage as number 4, Hinson Brooks, the 7th grader, missed his first one. He will get a second attempt here now with 2:25 remaining third quarter. And off the back iron, scramble for the ball. And we're staying at this end. And so Heritage will inbound it underneath their basket. Number 14, 7th grader Levi Wise will inbound it for the Eagles. His Levi puts up a shot. Levi gets the rebound. He's rejected by Sipes or Fitz or both of them. Harder ends up with the ball, gets it up ahead to Keegan Fitz. And Wise gets the steal. Number 4 had to pick up his dribble, and Shalom Myers comes out of the pack with it for the Flames. Passes it up ahead to Coy, back up top to Myers, cross here to the left side to Harder, passes it in to Fitz, back up top to Myers, over to Harder, cross-court pass to Coy. Jack gets it baseline, puts up a floater and puts it in. Jack Myers with the bucket. 35-7 now is the lead here for the Flames as we're approaching 1 minute remaining here, third quarter. Loose ball picked up by Fitz, outside to Jack. He's going to pull it back here, set up the offense for the Flames. Nice pass there by Sipes to Fitz. So 38.8 seconds. Shalom leads by 30. Number 13 is going to come in for number 35. We get a full timeout here by the Eagles head coach with 24.4 seconds remaining third quarter, 37-7. It's going to be a full timeout. So as we come out of the timeout here, we are in the third quarter, 24.4 seconds remaining. Shalom leading 37-7. This is a middle school boys basketball matchup here. Shalom Flames hosting the Heritage Academy Eagles in this MDCC Basketball League matchup game. So it's out of bounds off of Heritage, giving the ball back to Shalom here with 18.8 seconds before the end of the third quarter. Coy's going to put up a three, bounces around, Fitz tips it back out to Coy. He's going to put it up again, a little strong that time. And that's going to end up in the Heritage player. And that's the end of the third quarter. 37-7 is your score as we head to the final 6 minutes. Coming out for the final quarter of this middle school boys basketball matchup. Shalom Flames hosting the Eagles of Heritage Academy. The starting five here for the fourth quarter for the Flames. We have Van Wenger, Eli Moore, Zane Wenger, Easton Dice, and Jacob Adams. Almost had a repeat of last night where during an inbound by Shalom, everybody went to the wrong end and Shalom ended up scoring a basket for the other team. So the pass back from Wenger to Wenger misfires and Heritage comes away with it, tipped out of bounds by the Flames, so Heritage will maintain possession as they get the ball underneath their basket. And it looks like we've reached a running clock situation here, so the clock will continue to run. So it should be a pretty fast fourth quarter. That 3 is off the mark, 24 getting the rebound for Heritage. So loose ball, number 11 runs it down for the Eagles, gets it up top to number 13. Thought about a 3, pulls it back. Tipped by Eli Moore, and he runs down the loose ball, tries to gather it back up, and tried to pass it off to Jacob Adams, but number 11 steps into the passing lane for the steal for the Eagles as Heritage comes back the other way now. I think we're staying at this end as the ball must have went off of Shalom. So Heritage will maintain possession now, inbounding it underneath their basket. Number 24 will do the inbounding duties for the Eagles. Gets it up top to 21. As Jacob Adams comes up with the steal. And he lays it up and in for Shalom. Loose ball, scramble for it, and we're going to get a jump ball. It's going to stay down here at this end as the possession arrow is going to give it to back to Heritage here with 3:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Shalom leading by 32. Well, 14 as he gets the shot up. Going to get fouled. So number 14, that's Levi Wise. He will head to the line shooting 2. So Shalom looks like number 20, Jacob Adams, going to be whistled for the contact. His first, team's first. And Wise just a little bit short on that first free throw attempt. He'll get number 2 now. Second to shot is good, or is short as well, because it doesn't hit. If it doesn't hit the rim, doesn't hit any metal, then it's a dead ball and it goes back to the other team. So Shalom will bring it up to court. Eli gets it off to Adams, and then Wise takes it away for Heritage with the steal. So the Eagles coming back the other way as we're approaching the halfway point here of the fourth quarter. High 3 won't go. Heritage comes up with the rebound, can't get it to go, and number 11 puts it in that time. Easton Shives working hard underneath there and gets the putback bucket for the Eagles. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor here. A 30-second timeout called by Flames head coach Murray Roseman. I think maybe this is just possibly get some substitutions in. Here's we're at the 2:47 mark remaining fourth quarter. Shalom leads by 30. So it will be Ian Sipes, Keegan Fitz, Tegan Coy, Easton Dice, and Will Harder will be on the floor here coming out of the timeout for Shalom. All right, so Shalom will inbound it here across the court. Easton Dice will inbound it. Gets it into Tegan Coy. It looks like Eagles going to set up in a 2-3 defense. Easton for three, and he hits it. From downtown, Easton Dice. TMT time for Easton. Pass into the middle, 24. Defense collapses on him. Staying strong with the ball, gets it up to Wise. Across 21, back to Wise. And in the corner here, Eagles put up a shot. 11's there, and he puts the back-to-back buckets for Shives for the Eagles. We're coming up here on 2 minutes remaining now, fourth quarter. Dice feeling it, almost hit the second one. And this time, 24 for the Eagles, comes down with the rebound. Wise dishes it off, and I think we're going to get offensive foul called against Levi Wise. Keegan Fitz standing in there, taking the charge. So it gives the ball back to Shalom. And for Levi, that was his first, team's first. Tegan Coy's three off the mark. Shives with the rebound. And this is 13 now for the Eagles. We're going to get a backcourt violation called against the Eagles. That will give the ball back to the Flames. Zane Wenger now coming in for Ian Sipes. Nice job there by Tegan. Dice has it now, dribbles to the right, puts up a three. That's going to be a little bit short. Harder skying in there for the rebound. Loses it to the Eagles as Heritage comes back the other way now. We're approaching 1 minute now remaining here in the game. Shalom leading 42-11. White 10, so Will Harder whistled for the foul. Team second, probably Will's first, I believe. Oh, Fitz. I think he's going to get whistled for the foul. Caught some ball, but must have caught some body along with it. So that's going to put number 44 on the line for Heritage. It's Keenan Hurst, an 8th grader for the Eagles. He will shoot two. Oh, connects on the first one. Nice looking free throw attempt by Hurst. And Heritage gets the offensive rebound putback. 3 points on that possession there for the Eagles. Tegan dribbling through the defense, pulls up, buries the jump shot in the middle of the lane. Nice job by Tegan Coy getting the rebound for Shalom. 30 seconds now remaining here in the game. And Tegan back-to-back buckets for Shalom. Sends the lead 46-14, 3-ball off. Keegan puts it down on the floor, and we're just going to dribble out the clock now. As the final seconds come off. Good win for Shalom. They win this one 46-14. Back-to-back wins now for the Flames as they get back on the winning path here in the basketball season. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the game this evening. We have one more game coming up as our JV girls getting set to take the floor against the Lady Eagles of Heritage Academy. Troy Ubers will be on the call. You won't want to miss it.